Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubian Net. Welcome back to everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to share a very upsetting, very shocking news report about three women from the medical field. Young women, promising women with so much potential. And it's a very, very bizarre case. Three young women, they were from Revere, Massachusetts. They were found deceased in a beachfront hotel in Belize. And this happened a few days ago, February 22nd. The women identified as, now I apologize first because I will mispronounce a name, but I'll try my best. The women were identified as Qatar Naki, 23 years old, Wafe El Arar, 26 years old, and Imani Mala, 24-year-old. They were lifelong friends. They met in even grade school, even as young as 7 and 8 years old. So they had traveled to Belize together to celebrate a birthday. Unfortunately, they were discovered unresponsive in their room at Royal Cajal Beach Resort in San Pedro by hotel staff. And this is after the hotel was, trying to get a hold of them to clean the room as usual. Um, Room, staff, and they did not respond to several door knocks. And this occurred, everyone, for 2 days. It's so upsetting to think that these young women with so much potential, educated, um, good citizens from great families, their families have spoken out, friends have come together, and they planned this trip. They one of the young women prior to she had some health issues, so a trip I believe last year was actually postponed, and then they planned it together and they had great goals to spend time, just enjoy and celebrate, and this tragedy happens. So the Belize National Forensic Science Service reported that the women passed away from acute pulmonary edema, and this is a condition, when I research online, is characterized by a buildup of fluid in the lungs. Now, Belize authorities, law enforcement, even the head supervisor in the fire department and other people in the investigational team stated that there are no signs of foul play, but there is speculation that the women may have suffered overdoses, maybe of alcohol or even gummies. So, alcohol and gummies were found in a room. When people are on vacation, if you're young or even any age, you may have some, alcohol to celebrate and, other items. However, I know in other cases, even in Mexico and Dominican Republic, there have been several cases of an ingredient that's been placed in alcohol drinks to it's like a fake alcohol, and it's very, very fatal, especially in it doesn't even have to be a large quantity. And I'm just wondering if this happened to these young ladies, where this is a poison, it's odorless, it's colorless, and people substitute alcohol and put this ingredient in liquid items. So I really, really hope that they have a very thorough investigation. Now, the police commissioner mentioned that the gummies could be associated with cannabis, maybe, although it is very early to really state that as being the exact cause of their transitioning. Each of the women, according to the investigators, they had vomit that was right, near their mouth. So we know that it was something that was definitely, not agreeing with their bodies, most likely poisonous. And it's just really eerie. Um, the Revere mayor, Patrick Keefe, and several other city leaders have called for more transparency in this investigation. They definitely have expressed their concerns about the lack of information provided by Belizean authorities. Also, the families of these three women, they have planned to arrange for private autopsies once the bodies are returned to the United States, and they should. We don't know the expertise. We don't know the, if there was a motive, um, or if anything could be hidden. So it's much better for the families to have their separate autopsies. I'm in agreement with that full 100%. Also, the U.S. State Department has issued a level 2 travel advisory for Belize due to increased risk of crime. Now, looking online, Belize is not one of the countries that even has a lot of crime. And, to be honest, as an American, we all know that we have far too many crimes happening here that do not even occur in Belize. Unfortunately, we have numerous mass unalivings here. We have a huge amount of illegal substances here, illegal weapons, um, a lot of trafficking, human trafficking, organ trafficking, so many things that happen here that do not occur in Belize. So, the U.S. State Department has given it a level 2, but, I still believe that Belize is a very peaceful company and definitely has a low crime, especially in comparison to my country, the United States. Being honest. Let's continue. The women, as I mentioned before, they were young professional women in the medical field. They're from a very close knit family. They have established a GoFundMe page to help with the funding to assist with the funeral, burial, and transportation costs, which is quite expensive since they're outside of the US for all three women. And this community has come together to support, the families at, this difficult time. It's an unfortunate tragedy, very shocking. And so many people are expressing their condolences. I've seen various videos of, close friends from elementary age, family members, and, even people in the comment section who do not even know these women. Because, we all, travel from time to time. We always have to keep a heads up. Sometime it may be the, carbon monoxide poisoning. There have been cases with this alcohol or fake alcohol poisoning. We have to be aware, we have to be educated, and I definitely express sympathy, empathy, and my condolences to all three family members. And I do hope that they reach, the bottom of this. The investigation is thorough and they get justice. Everyone, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million and stay safe wherever you are.